Well, welcome everyone to Doga Yoga. My name is Melody. This is Danny, the foster dog, and we are doing 30 days of self-love. So today's class is YIN. So beautiful, relaxing YIN yoga means we don't hold on or create tension in the body. So don't worry about alignment. Don't worry about clenching muscles and holding on. Just allow your body to really relax and release into the pose as it will. We'll be holding poses for 1 to 3 minutes, so we're not going anywhere quickly. So just get comfy and just move into the pose gently at your own pace. Find your edge. We'll be there for a while, so start with 50 to 60%. Don't go 100% straight away. Before we start, I will draw our daily affirmation. And today's affirmation is perfect for Yin Yoga. I honor my body by trusting the signals it sends me. So this is so true in Yin Yoga, because what we do is traditional forms of alignment out the window and just trust your body, trust your intuition, and just go and observe what feels good. So we'll start in child's pose. So you might grab a blanket, a pillow, some socks for this class because we'll be quite still. And we'll start in child's pose. So come on down. You can have the knees super wide, have them hip distance apart. Rest the forehead on the ground and just find connection to the rise and fall of your breath. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale and exhale. Start to welcome yourself into your body, into the present moment, and into the rise and fall of your breath. Start to check in with your breath, see how it's showing up for you in class today. Is it deep and full and relaxed, or short and sharp? Just notice what state the body is in. Are you quite relaxed here? Are the muscles melting off the bones into the ground below? Or are you quite tight? Are you quite on edge? Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften. Inhale. And exhale. Start to notice the connection to the earth. The toes, the knees, the arms, the forehead. And just start to melt or notice any tension in the body. And melt it into the earth below. Bring your awareness on your inhale to your hips, your lower back, your thighs. And exhale, just start to release the tension, let it go. Bring your awareness to your shoulders, your forehead, your jaw, your neck. And exhale, soften, allow that tension to melt away. Start to feel the body gently open up, relax and release. The breath might be coming longer and deeper. Just observe without judgment. ready, we're super gently going to lift the forehead up. Nice and gentle, no clenching, no holding on, and just walking into a tabletop position. Now, I have a blanket here for my knees to just make this pose super duper comfy. So you might put a cushion or a pillow or a blanket underneath your knees because we'll be here for a little bit. We're gently going to walk the hands out in front of us and melt our chest and forehead towards the earth, sending the shoulder blades down the back. The toes can be tucked or untucked, whatever feels more natural to you. Gently opening up the chest towards the earth into our melting heart pose. Melt the heart open further towards the earth. Send the shoulder blades down the back and just start to find a little bit of stillness in the body. Relax tension in the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. And just soften with each exhale. In times like this, when we try and be still in the body like this, it's often when our thoughts come rushing in to take us from the present moment to the future, to the past, to our worries, concerns, things we can't change. So if that happens, that's fine. It's okay. But bring your awareness, when you notice it happening, back to the rise and fall of your breath. Start to count your inhale. 5 counts, 10 counts, 20 counts, doesn't matter. And exhale, start to make it just as long as your inhale. Inhale, count. And exhale, release. Giving your mind a focus point, a grounding point, a cornerstone. Creating a beautiful, even yogic breath. Notice the change in the body now that you've been here for a while. Shoulders further down the back. The body's starting to open up gently. And when we're ready, we're going to gently come on back, super duper slowly, into our tabletop position. Hello, puppy. We're just going to cross our ankles, make our way nice and gently over into a seated position. Now I'm going to fold my blanket over a little bit and just tuck it under my tailbone to help me get a nice straight spine. So a nice alternative to a block. Just find length here. Relax the shoulders, the neck. And we're just going to gently fold forward here. Just let the body lean. Don't try and straighten the spine or hold on. Just allow yourself to let go. Let gravity take you. Now you might have a block. You might rest the forehead on the block. You might rest the hands or forearms on the block just to help you release. Just find where feels good and natural for you. Inhale, filling the belly, ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, releasing. Just notice, take time to listen to the body. Get curious, notice the sensations, what's going on in the body. Releasing with each passing breath. Take time to listen to the signals your body is telling you and honoring them. Relax the neck, the jaw, the shoulders. When we're ready, we're gently going to super gently lift the forehead lift the body up wherever we are. We're going to swap legs, so back foot to the front, front to the back. Really take our time, be super gentle here. You might wriggle around on the blanket, find length, and then just make your way, literally like gravity, let you come forward. Keeping that tailbone grounded is really the only thing we want to just be mindful of, so we're not tipping ourselves over with force. We're just letting gravity allow us to release. Find your breath, find that connection with body, find that connection with center. Just find some stillness. So stop any fidgeting, any moving side to side. And allow your body to be calm. With each exhale, softening more deeply into that hip, into our body, and just feel ourselves unfurling. Feel your body releasing with each exhale, sinking deeper into the pose. Letting go of any tension and releasing. Inhale, feel the belly, ribs, the collarbones, count how long it is. And exhale, release and soften. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And you're ready, gently lift the forehead, walk on up, super, super, super slowly. Feel the release, feel the length in the spine. And when we're ready, we're going to just move our block to the side, take our blanket out. I'm going to roll on over onto the long edge of our mat. So our hands are off our mat, our knees are on the long edge of our mat. And just take your time here. So we're going to gently walk our knee out, one, and then the other, one, and then the other, coming in to our frog pose. So our ankles and our knees can be alignment, or they can be further in. Just find what feels natural to you. Just relax, literally let gravity send the hips behind you. Relax the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, and release. Find that connection to breath and just start checking in with your body. Get curious. What is going on? What do you feel? Find your edge, that 50 to 60%, and just gently make your way deeply into the pose with each inhale and exhale. The hips grow heavy, the head grow heavy, the jaw relax and release, the shoulders relax and release. And just breathe. I've been here for a little bit of time, so just observe what's going on. In the hips, in the jaw, in the neck, in the shoulders. Just let any last tension go. Sigh it out and just let the body
open and unfurl. And when you're ready, we're going to very, very gently send the hips just in line with the knees or just a little bit further forward. Make our way up onto our hands and gently walk one knee, then the other, into a tabletop position. So we're going to come back onto our mat. Just turn our hands and turn ourselves back into a tabletop position on the long edge of our mat. We're just going to get our right foot very gently in between our hands and towards our left wrist. So we're just going to come into a pigeon as relaxed as we can. So we're going to walk this left knee back, untuck those toes, come up onto the fingertips and just relax the shoulder blades down the back. Now you might place a pillow or cushion or blanket underneath this right hip to really align you and just get super comfy. And we'll just relax the forehead down, the upper carriage down onto the earth. So you might rest the forehead on the ground, you might be on your forearms, relaxing the head down. Just find what feels good for you. Letting go of any tension. Find stillness here with the rise and fall of your breath. Bring your thoughts back to the present moment, back to your cornerstone. And just observe, get curious, notice the sensations in the body, softening any tension, any clenching, any holding on. Observing the sensations on your inhale. And exhale, letting go. We hold so much tension, so much emotion in our shoulders and hips. It's the first place we get tense when things go not to plan. So if you find that you have an emotional release here, not only a physical one, that's completely and utterly normal. When we release tension in the body, we release tension or make a gateway for us to release tension in the mind. So if we're always clenched and tense and tight, we can't be vulnerable. We can't relax. We can't find a place of peace and healing. So by releasing the tension physically in the body, it helps create a space for you to release tension emotionally. And there is a definite and scientific body and mind connection. And YIN is a beautiful way to explore and release. When we're ready, we're gently going to lift the forehead up. Walk the hands in super, super slowly. Just going to tuck those back toes under and just push ourselves back into a tabletop position. So just take our time, nice and gentle. Just breathe here. And we're going to get that left foot towards our left wrist. Walk it towards our right wrist. And then just lay this leg down, walking our right leg back. So you can square it off towards the front edge of the mat or have it quite close to the groin. Do what feels good for you. If you want some extra cushioning or support, you can put a pillow or a block underneath that glute as well. So come up onto the fingertips, find length in the spine, and then gently just fold forward and release. Let any tension go. You can use your hands as a pillow. You can send the fingertips out long. Just soften and find what feels intuitive to you. Don't worry about proper alignment. Just go to where your body feels good. Come in and out of the poses gently and how feels natural to you. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale. And exhale. Softening any tension in the body with each passing breath. And just observing how our body, once we focus on releasing tension, how our body starts to unfurl. It takes a little bit of time for our body to understand that we're in a safe place, that it's okay to not clench and hold on. And then once we start to release the muscles and get deeper and deeper, we can get into the tissue and fascia, deeper healing and deeper restorative powers. So breathe gently and release. There's great power in persistence and patience. Having patience with our body, patience with our breath. Gently persisting or persevering with the pursuit of self-love and self-healing. Too often we rush into a pose or rush into a stretch and we want to be really good at it right now. But that's not how our body works. Doing one thing really deep for 5 minutes or 2 minutes even isn't the same as doing that one thing consistently each day. Little steps each day equal big, big change. When we're ready, we'll lift the forehead up. Gently make our way back. We're going to take that blanket out. If you've got it underneath your hip, tuck those back toes under. Make our way back into our tabletop position. We're going to cross the ankles over one another and roll on back onto our buttocks. And we're going to make our way onto our backs. Nice and slow, have a blanket handy. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. The knees flip out wide in our reclined pigeon pose here. Butterfly. There we go. Just did pigeon. Now, it's a little bit chilly here today, so I'm just going to put a blanket over myself. You might like to put some socks on. You might have a blanket or a jumper on. Just take whatever movements or things you need to get super comfy and relaxed here. So the hands can be on the belly or they can be palm facing up. Just take what feels natural for you and just find that connection to rise and full of your breath. Feel the belly, ribs, the collarbones here. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And just let go. Let any tension in the face or body melt into the earth below. When you're ready, we're going to get our legs long, the toes facing up, palms down beside the body, and just relax here in to your Savasana. Place of deep rest, relaxation, but also deep presence. So our Savasana isn't a mindless practice. We don't grab onto our thoughts and go somewhere else. Keep present. Keep in the here and now in the body and breath, and just observe whatever may come. Whatever you feel in your body, observe without judgment. Whatever you feel in your breath, observe without judgment. Whatever you feel emotionally, take time to be present with that and feel it without judgment. Are we angry? That's okay. Are we sad? Allow yourself to be sad. Sit in the emotion, in the present moment, and be. Be with the joy, the happiness, the contentment, the frustration, the anxiety, whatever it may be. They're all ranges of the human emotion. There is no right or wrong. Just allow yourself to be present in the here and now. When we're ready, we are going to super slowly roll on over to a side that suits you. You can use an arm and as a pillow if that feels good. And we'll make our way up into a seated position in our own time. And lengthen the spine. Just notice the sensations in the body. Notice the sensations in the breath. We'll take one big arm circle all together up overhead, fingertips touch to close this practice today. Bring our hands back to heart center. Sending you lots of love and gratitude, beautiful yogis. Namaste.